He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
The pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Vizquel on at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1. Tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
John Olerud is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Drilled down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball, and now it'll rattle up against the wall.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Adam Dunn is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
3-1 to him now. 3-1, here it is.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Babe Ruth is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Now to the plate, Brian Roberts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Here now the 2-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Standing in, Gary Sheffield. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
At the plate now, Mickey Mantle, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. I think that's what he wanted to do as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Stepping up to the plate, David Ortiz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. has a look. Now the pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Right fielder looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His first homer so far in the series as they move on top 4-0.
Wow, I can't imagine what he's feeling right now. To hit a home run in the World Series is special. To hit a grand slam in the World Series, I don't think there's too many people that can say that.
Garrett Anderson stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate, nobody on, nobody out, got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. This is foul right side. Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's inside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it now is done, and that will retire the side. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the... Leading off the inning, Michael Conforto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball, 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Stepping in for the Jays, Gary Carter. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping up is the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Greg Maddux. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Hey, guys, this is why when playing in the National League, I saw pitchers constantly just really focus on the offensive side of the ball, whether it be sac bunts or having to get a knock. Here's a moment.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the bleachers, and gone.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Gary Sheffield will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there, 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Mickey Mantle. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... So coming to the plate, Jason Dominguez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way.
At the ball. 0-1, no.
Now the 1-0.
1-1.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Here comes the first pitch. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in, Omar Vizquel. A base hit in his first trip. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Hit down the third baseline. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hernandez at second with 2 down. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. A run for... And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants first baseman. The bouncer to the left side. Vizquel scoops it up, and there's 1 away. Digging in now, Garrett Anderson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Line hard to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Gio Urshela looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fouled off. hit on the ground out to short. Vizquel picks it up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. We'll see. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Adam Dunn. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A 1-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone!
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out. And with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
Michael Conforto is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Short, hit hard. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready now, Mike Moustakas looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
So he sets him down swinging. Gary Carter is sent packing for the second out of the inning. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jays get one back. So stepping in, Jose Iglesias hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Line toward the alley in left center. Dominguez is right there, 1 down. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Stepping in now, Brian Roberts. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Dominguez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants down in order. They lead it 6. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Iglesias onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The bat, number 13.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Omar Vizquel is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Sheffield is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The third baseman.
Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Three and 1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And the count will be full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The first baseman.
Riding in once again, John Olerud. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
And the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Hernandez at second. Olerud on at first with 2 down. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. John Franco answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. into center field, line drive base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so one run is in and the bases stay loaded with two away.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late and the bases are loaded now.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Gary Carter stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Here's the 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's Ryan Presley, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Into the box now, Gary Sheffield. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1. To start the at-bat. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. At the plate, Mickey Mantle. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
They hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Slider laid off for a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
All even now, 2-2. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
In most parts of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the cove, but foul. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in, Garrett Anderson. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And Anderson able to lay off there. It's back to 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. One left for San Francisco. They still lead it 6-4. So striding in, Jason Dominguez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Pedro Baez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. From the stretch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Fouled away. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Billy Hamilton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit.
The third baseman.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And there he goes towards second. Strike called, now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Vizquel stands at second with 2 gone. In the dirt here. And the recovery won't be in time to get him at third, and that ought to be scored as a passed ball. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the run is in to score from third.
The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
In now, John Olerud. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 6th, 7th.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. First offering on its way. To short. Vizquel brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The pitcher, number 28.
So striding forward now, Buster Posey. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air out to center field. Dominguez is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. In there for strike one, 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Neshek has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Adam Dunn. Kerry Wood is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. 0-1 the count. Fouled away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
To the plate now, Mike Moustakas. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Wood, a native Texan. Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Now at the plate, Gary Carter. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Jason Dominguez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Gonna be a tough play, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Dom Nunez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Dom Nunez.
Ball 1, and he's in a great spot. Tying run at third with a chance for a ball into the outfield to give his guys the lead. Down the first baseline, Nunez, a California native actually. He was taken in the 18th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Count remains full. Ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. A ball that's carrying. 1 run scores. He pulls into second safely as 3 runs come across, and they'll take the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
This is popped up, and no one will get this one. Wood looks back. Now comes home. 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Anderson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Drew Steckenrider gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Jason Giambi is into the on-deck circle now, and that'll spell the end of the start for Kerry Wood. A ball and no strikes. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Roberts. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Zane Gurwitz will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 19.
He's set. Here it comes. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a slider looked at and called a strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
First pitch on its way. Gary Sheffield is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Count even now at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Gurwitz over at second. Roberts at first with no outs. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Liam Hendricks takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Nick Mickey Mantle will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1. That's ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. This one's down to third. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they... Al Leiter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 22, Al.
Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Leiter, a 6'3" left-hander. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades. Just incredible feat.
Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Adam Dunn is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Garrett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Garrett Anderson is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Ortiz aboard here at first with nobody out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 balls and a strike now. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball in that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Here comes the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Vizquel scoops it up. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
First pitch on its way. Buster Posey is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Grounded to the right. Way to get dirty. He throws home. Wow.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. He's set, and the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Popped him up. Carter is under it, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 10.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Moustakas. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
One and 2 as he chases the slider.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Gary Carter struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through, a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Jason Dominguez stands in as he looks at a called strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Anderson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Craig Stammen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
And batting in the 8th. Number 34.
Edwin Encarnacion will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. This is taken outside for ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Encarnacion, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Roberts. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball right side. And he is going to get him at first base. And my goodness, that was a highlight reel effort. At the plate, Gary Sheffield. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Now here's the pitch. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And this will be a called strike two. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike here for the Giants. And he gets strike three called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Man, when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the other guys are celebrating in that other dugout. This one's going to sting for a long time.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score.
Stands our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. Luis Castillo gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Brian Roberts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Strike called, 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Here's the pitch.
Hey.
Gary Sheffield will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Locks him up. Up for strike 3.
Gary Sheffield.
First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Castillo is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. In now, Mickey Mantle. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay, and he is in there.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Into the box, David Ortiz. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That's Bolton. 2-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here it comes, 2-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 3-0 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
That is good.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Garrett Anderson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Swing and a liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Heading to the plate now for the Giants, Jason Giambi, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch coming, here it is.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
He's set. The 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
That's
2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
He's set. And the 2-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping up now, John Olerud. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Vizquel, the runner at second with 1 away. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff with pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Line towards center field. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And it's 1-1. Carter absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Standing in, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The 1-1. Line towards center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting it at him.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Olerud in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these 2 teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Roberts. First time up, he went down looking. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Ball.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Gary Sheffield would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit on the ground is short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Michael Conforto. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
And there's 1 down now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tommy Edman. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The 1-1 home. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Gary Sheffield. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock for the left side.
At the plate now, Mickey Mantle, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Strike 2 taken. The fastball that clips the inside black. High and deep to right center. Back goes to Shields. On the track to the wall. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer here in the series. And the Giants move out ahead. It's 2-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate, David Ortiz. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And the off-speed pitch is taken here. A ball and a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
2-1 the count. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now. Garrett Anderson is on deck. Fouled off. Three-two pitch. Is in there. A called strike 3.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Smoke toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The first baseman, number 25, Jason Giambi.
So now to the plate, Jason Giambi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get... Bottom of the third now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Omar Vizquel. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping into the box, Delino DeShields. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
John Olerud is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Anderson will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Gio Urshela is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The bat, number 13.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Line drive to left. And a single is done. Has to just get this one thrown back in.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Skied into very shallow right. Conforto in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brian Roberts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Hops this one up. Carter is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Adam Dunn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Gary Carter will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was taken in the 14th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box, Gary Sheffield. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Hit out towards second. Moustakas has it to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And striding forward, the designated hitter, David Ortiz. A ball and no strikes. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the veteran left fielder, Garrett Anderson. From the belt, the pitch. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. A ball and a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Nope. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A bouncer up the middle. And Garrett's going to reach with a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Jason Giambi, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here's the 1-1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He'll get his side started in the inning. And, Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
2-1 now. Now the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Oh, the good curveball there, and it's 3-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. He's set. Here it comes. Tommy Edman is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a soft liner to Iglesias for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. Coming up to bat next, Delino DeShields. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
Fouled away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gio Urshela goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Grounded to third. He's right there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Buster Posey now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. I couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Chasing after it is DeShields, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Into the box now, Brian Roberts. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Conforto is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for San Francisco. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, John Olerud. Hits this one hard the other way. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 44, Adam Dunn.
To the plate now, Adam Dunn, as he rips it on the ground to second. One there, over to first, and Dunn grounds into a double play.
The catcher, number 8.
Ready once again, Gary Carter. No hits to this point. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Michael Conforto is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
The new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. First pitch coming. Here it is. Gary Sheffield is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. To Shields will wait on it. And he puts it away for the first out.
The center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Mickey Mantle. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
The windup and the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Ortiz, who's been hit by a pitch and walk in the game thus far. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now a hard liner, but foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. So a full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Garrett Anderson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Line drive to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come. Next to bat for Toronto, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Sheffield is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Omar Vizquel comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Fouled off. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. So digging in now, John Olerud, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And now a curveball in the dirt and knocked down by Posey. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays held in check, but they still lead it 3-2. Liam Hendricks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15.
Now batting, Jason Giambi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. That misses 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Shields is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding into the box, Jose Iglesias. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's 1 for 4. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. In for strike two.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Frozen for strike three, and that retires the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the always dangerous left fielder Adam Dunn. Troy Percival is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here comes the first pitch, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. 0-1 the count. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. That's popped up. Roberts backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's much easier to lay up the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Craig Stammen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Edwin Encarnacion will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home.
Nope, that's down.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Stepping in, Ryan Roberts, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch coming, here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dunn is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Next to bat for the Giants, Gary Sheffield. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Now the 2-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Close to 50,000 on their feet here in Toronto. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Last strike here for the Giants. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one. Way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.